Then if that wasn't enough internal issues stirring up ghostly activity at the Washoe Club, well, then there was a huge explosion one summer in 1873 that happened to be right next door.
Oh my God.
This explosion was caused by 150 pounds of gunpowder igniting somehow. They're not even really sure. It was in the Roots building, which I think was where the karaoke was today, but I'm not 100% sure. It was stored beneath the room of General Van. Look at this name. They just reused the same letters over and over again.
Oh wow.
Not really.
It's Coffin.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. People really liked him. He had a pet monkey.
Oh,
so he's
wow.
a fun guy. But unfortunately, he died, and so did his monkey in this accident. What did you hear?
I did just hear something. It sounded as if it was a step, like honestly, not in this room, not in that room, but like outside
In
down
the
the hallway.
Hallway?
Yeah. I expected there to be kind of someone like just checking on you.
Better not.
Yeah, right.
That's like one of my. Oh, if he's gonna close down the bar, he might start looking for us.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about that. I guess if we hear really heavy footsteps,
Yeah, we'll know him
just
coming
call
up the
out.
stairs, right?
Yeah.
He'll probably yell out to us too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They didn't do that on that BuzzFeed Unsolved episode, though. Remember, that's my biggest
Winchester,
fear.
yeah.
The Winchester house with the caretakers just like creeping
Right.
around at night. I do not want that happening here. I do not like the living.
Yeah.
Creeping
That
around.
was weird.
Okay, so we'll keep an ear out, I guess,
Yeah.
for him looking for us. So this general, fun guy, has a monkey, poor thing, died in the explosion because it was basically like in his room
Oh,
or
no.
something where they stored this stuff. It was super close. And the two upper floors of the bank, I mean this whole building, it had like a bank in it and stuff, it just was destroyed.
Yeah.
Many were wounded and 10 lost their lives. Like people were like blown down the street type thing. This was such a big explosion. So I have some names here, and some of them they believe haunt this location because they were just so close.
Yeah, yeah.
So the general, they think that he haunts here, and some people even claim that they've gotten pictures of him. I don't think there were really great pictures on like how they knew it was him and not just anybody else.
Okay.
But they got the sense that it was him, and they think he's here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. They think they see a monkey in the photo.
No way!
Yeah, I'll have to find it and show it to you.
That's why they think it's him.
I could see what they were talking about, but it was kind of like how we were looking at that picture of the ghostly
bear?
figure of the little girl
Okay.
holding the teddy bear, and then we saw like 8 different faces in the photo too.
Yes.
That's what this whole general monkey photo looked like online.
Okay.
So it was questionable to me. I was like, my eyes are going cross.
Oh.
So in the accident, they also lost J.P. Smith. He was a hardware merchant. William Davis, a clerk at J.P.'s store. Benjamin
Modell.
he was a dry goods merchant. Mrs. Emily O'Connor, formerly of the International Hotel. Ed Dean and his daughter was only 8 years old. They were of Goldfield,
Okay.
the little town that we drove through. And then there was Charles U. Knox of San Francisco. He also perished in the accident, but before he did, he was found alive. And some of the firemen spoke to him, and they were trying to free him, but he asked them if he could just simply have some water. He said, "Boys, there's no use. You can't save me."
Oh.
Knox's body was then retrieved later,
Wow, that's grim.
with the exception of his head.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I read that wrong.
Oh.
With the exception of his head, his entire body was covered in like fallen timber and brick, and so his body was like crushed.
Okay.
So they were talking to him,
That's
and
what I
they
was
could see
wondering.
his face, but
They're just like, well, we can't do anything about that head.
no,
so
we're
let's
so
walk it
sorry.
off.
I just read that wrong.
Okay.
It's like pause when I shouldn't. So,